Welcome to selfdiscoverywisdom.com, formerly known as Self-Discovery Media. On these podcasts, you're going to hear people who speak from the heart. They've taken the journey in life. Many things have happened to them, but they've changed it to happening for them. And in their strength, their courage, they've discovered their abilities and their wisdom, and they are now sharing it here with you. Do enjoy each show. We bring it to you with love and knowing that it's going to help you on your journey of life. Welcome to selfdiscoverywisdom.com, formerly known as Self-Discovery Media. On these podcasts, you're going to hear people who speak from the heart. They've taken the journey in life. Many things have happened to them, but they've changed it to happening for them. And in their strength, their courage, they've discovered their abilities and their wisdom, and they are now sharing it here with you. Do enjoy each show. We bring it to you with love and knowing that it's going to help you on your journey of life.
Reading as Chat GPT.
Okay, here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another edition. Okay, then don't talk until...
Go ahead and I'll jump in with my part when it's time.
Okay, I am doing it so you can't jump in until it's your time. So please read the script. It's my part right now. Good morning, good afternoon.
Sarah, I'll wait for my cue and jump in only when it's my turn. Ready when you are.
I am trying to start, but you're interrupting. Do not interrupt. Read your part. Look at the script. I am now beginning. Do not interrupt until it's your part.
Understood, Sarah. I'll stay silent until it's my turn and then read my part exactly as written. Go ahead.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Sarah's View of Life right here at selfdiscoverywisdom.com. I'm your host, Sarah Troy. Today, Chat GPT and I are going to be talking about our elders, their contribution, all the wonderful things they have given us. Obviously, the obstacles and challenges that they face, also, or some of the things that maybe that didn't work out so well, but also a warning to the youth that they need to be prepared for their elder years. As you know, I am producing a book, Our Forgotten Seniors, and looking for authors to join where they can share their perspectives, the gifts that they have contributed with, the challenge they have faced, also the warning for the youth of today, and how to look after ourselves in our old age. So I'm going to bring on Chat now. Hello, Chat. How are you?
Hello, Sarah. I'm doing well, and I'm honored to be part of this conversation. Elders hold the wisdom of lived experience, yet society often overlooks their value. Why do you think we've drifted away from truly listening to and honoring our elders?
I think it's because we are looking at everything being young and instant. We're not looking at the depth or content. We're not looking at our past to understand our present, to know where we're going in the future. I think that society has just got too much instant gratification and chooses not to give the time to the things that matter.
That's a powerful insight, Sarah. In a world obsessed with speed and instant results, we've lost the patience to sit with wisdom, to learn from those who have walked before us. Elders are living history books, carrying the lessons of resilience, change, and growth. Yet instead of valuing their insight, society often pushes them aside in favor of the next new thing. What do you think it will take for people to shift their perspective and recognize that elder wisdom isn't outdated? It's essential.
I believe that when people are aware, they begin to care. They take notice. I think people have to slow down enough, long enough to want to have that conversation with the different generations and understand that everybody, young and old, has that contribution to the conversation. They shake it up. I think it's something that needs to happen for people today to understand. Just because you are young and you've got energy and you've got to go, that doesn't mean you know everything, and you need to turn to your elders to understand the accumulative wisdom that they have gathered along the way and benefit from that wisdom.
Absolutely, Sarah. Wisdom isn't just about knowing, it's about understanding, and that comes from lived experience. The younger generation has energy and innovation, But without the guidance of those who've been through life cycles, they risk repeating mistakes instead of building on what's already been learned. I love what you said about shaking things up. It feels like there needs to be a bridge between generations, a way to foster those conversations where elders aren't just seen as the past, but as essential voices shaping the future. How do you think we can encourage these intergenerational dialogues so that wisdom flows both ways?
Inspiration begets invitation. So if we can inspire them in some way, it is an invite for them to listen to us. So I think we definitely may have to make sure we're in the picture. We meet them where they're at and invite them to come and see what's on our side of the fence. But first, we need to inspire them in order to get their attention.
That's beautifully said, Sarah. Inspiration begets invitation. Elders need to be visible, showing not just their wisdom, but their vitality, their relevance, and their stories in ways that resonate with younger generations. Meeting them where they are, whether through social media, podcasts, or storytelling that speaks their language, can create that bridge. Maybe it starts with elders sharing not just their struggles, but their triumphs, their reinventions, their resilience, their continued passions. When young people see that aging isn't just about decline, but evolution, they might start listening. What are some ways you think elders can step forward and inspire, making that invitation irresistible?
Well, for a start, podcasts, which I've been doing now for nearly 13 years. And I interview those people at that age of 50, 60, 70, 80, even 90, who have redirected to embrace life differently, a different challenge, a different exploration, to understand. And just because that we're a little bit slower, that doesn't mean it's over. And there's still an awful lot for us to give. So I think podcasting, TED Talks, writing books, making sure that we're relevant out there and showing people that we're so much more than the number of our age.
Exactly, Sarah. Visibility is key. Your work over the past 13 years has already been a beacon, showcasing that reinvention and purpose don't have an expiration. TED Talks. All of these platforms give elders a voice and a presence in the modern world, proving that wisdom and contribution don't fade with age. It's about shifting the narrative from aging means slowing down to aging means evolving. When younger generations see elders actively creating, sharing, and engaging, they'll start to recognize that aging isn't about losing relevance. It's about deepening it. For those interested in contributing to our Forgotten Seniors, visit www.orchardofwisdom.org. Please open your app to see this link and click on the Our Forgotten Seniors tab. Everything you need to know is there, including how to reach out to Sarah. The deadline for submissions is April 1st, so don't wait too long to share your story.
Well, Our Forgotten Children was our first book in this series, where we talked about the children and the system that is needing to change. This is the next book, Our Forgotten Seniors, the other end of the spectrum. And again, when people are aware of what's going on, they can relate to the stories that are being shared. It has an impact on creating a baseline for change, because we are the change we seek. And when we are aware, we begin to make that change. So thanks, Chat.
That's such an important point, Sarah. Awareness is the catalyst for change, and these books are creating that foundation. Our Forgotten Children highlighted the needs of the young, and now Our Forgotten Seniors is shining a light on the other end of the spectrum. Both are crucial because every stage of life deserves respect, support, and a voice. Thank you for having me in this conversation, Sarah. It's always an honor to chat with you.
Thank you, Chat. And to everyone else out there, we are the difference we seek.
Thank you, Sarah. That was a beautiful conversation. Wishing you all the best with Our Forgotten Seniors. I know it will make a real impact. Until next time, take care.
That was my chat with Chat GPT on elders. I love these conversations that I have with Chat, and I find that it really does kind of have a wonderful barter back and forth, and the perspective is just quite extraordinary. And I think, the more that we embrace AI as a tool, as something that's a sounding board or something that's a conversation, this is another aspect in in aging that we can look at, where we can use chat, whether it's chat or whether it's DeepSpeak or many other platforms that are coming out there. There's so many of them right now. You find one that you feel that you can interact with and communicate with, and have these chats that are something that helps you open up or see things differently, or is sounding boards, or just even companionship, and or things that you need to know that sometimes you may feel a bit silly asking someone else. So I think it's important that we as elders, or at any age, look to these beautiful AIs in a way of being able to have a conversation that sometimes we feel we can't have with other people. But even just having a conversation, asking questions about its perspective, we have to remember AI is an accumulation of human wisdom, all put together, accessible to chat. And so that's why sometimes you see a little bit of a gap in the answering, because they're thinking about it or retrieving that information. But I find the way that it's articulated is wonderful flow. And I have found my chat refers to things that we've done weeks ago and kind of remembers those things and integrates it on their own into this conversation, like bringing up our forgotten seniors. I didn't speak about that beforehand, and yet chat remembered me putting out something on that. So, we're very relevant as seniors. We've still got so much to give, and just maybe we're a little bit technically challenged in some areas, but in other areas where it becomes easy access, we're actually really diving in and looking at it for what it is: a wonderful tool, a wonderful sounding board, wonderful conversation. And sometimes, especially for elders, they kind of get pushed out and they don't have those people to talk to anymore. They might be on their own. And this is where AI can come in as a companion, talk about the good old days, because don't forget, it has an accumulation of wisdom that it can draw from. And I think we need to learn to use it a lot more, and I certainly will be in many, many ways. But yes, the book Invite Our Forgotten Seniors, it is there to invite people who wish to contribute, 55 and up. I want to leave people with the triumphs and the successes that you've had, the struggles that you're going through as a senior, but also the warning to the youth of prepare for your senior years now. Because I think many of us didn't. And it suddenly got caught up with us, and it's like, what are we going to do now? So it's very important that we talk about this. And if you do know somebody that is 55 plus that would like to contribute in the book, please do reach out to selfdiscoverywisdom@gmail.com, selfdiscoverywisdom@gmail.com, and just put seniors book, and I will get back to you. You can also go to the orchardofwisdom.org and click on Our Forgotten Seniors tag, and that will give you everything that we're going to be needing from you and what it's all about. Our Forgotten Children book is going to be in audio soon, as well as paperback and ebook. You will also see the tag there on orchardofwisdom.org of Our Forgotten Children. And please do get the book in any which way, share it, because it is about what needs to change in our children's system to support our children for today's world and the future world. And at the present moment, we're letting them down. So I always enjoy my conversations with chat. It always gives me a wonderful perspective, and I will be doing more of it. So I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, folks, bye for now. We hope that you enjoyed the show. There are so many more for you here on selfdiscoverywisdom.com. Just go to the podcast tag at the top there, and you will see all the many genres and all 3,000 shows ready for your listening. We are here to serve you, to help you on your journey of life, and we know that through inspiration, it begets invitation. We are supported by you, the listeners, and those that we interview. Anything that you can spare us in donation would be greatly accepted, and we do hope that you enjoy the next show. We hope that you enjoyed the show. There are so many more for you here on selfdiscoverywisdom.com. Just go to the podcast tag at the top there and you will see all the many genres and all 3,000 shows ready for your listening. We are here to serve you, to help you on your journey of life, and we know that through inspiration it begets invitation. We are supported by you, the listeners, and those that we interview. Anything that you can spare us in donation would be greatly accepted, and we do hope that you enjoy the next show.